Hey YouTube, and welcome back to our World of Warcraft Let's Play. Last time we had gotten all the way up to level 6, so technically we've out-leveled the starter zone. As you can see, I have a new add-on up. It's the WoW Pro guide. Basically what it does is it lets me go what quests are going to be in what areas. I'm supposed to have TomTom up, which is another add-on, but for some reason it's not pulling up on my computer. So in this video we won't have TomTom, so that's all gravy. We can see what quests it's telling us to get, and we can go from there. So we will continue on with the quests. This one actually makes us run up here and then run back to her and then run forward again, or at least it used to, if memory serves me. I hope everybody enjoyed the last video. I know it was more of like an apology beginning there. Yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I can definitely see some huge differences between this game and some of the other ones that we're playing on our Let's Plays for the other videos for ESO and Final Fantasy XIV. So I figured tonight I'll get another one of these videos up just so you guys have two, so you can kind of see what's going on. Again, we're waiting to unlock the ability to pick being a tank. The way the game is set up is, you can't be a specific class unless A, you're buying it to get your boosted level, and in some cases you can't even pick certain classes because I think if I was to boost this guy to 100, I can only be Ret and Holy, I think. I don't think you can be Prot when you boost the level. You have to wait until you're done with the little prereq starter quest, and then you can change. But anywho, that's not important. We're not going to be boosting this character, aside from the gear that she's wearing. Oh man, this game really brings back memories. I remember when the DLC for the Burning Legion came out and they introduced the Blood Elves. Everybody was like, they look too pretty to be on the Horde. So, Burning Crusade brought these guys out, along with the Draenei. And then the following expansion, which was Wrath of the Lich King, we got the Death Knight hero class, which was, in my opinion, super awesome when it first came out. Mainly because you were able to really get in. Like the thing about hero classes, in my opinion, is if you're playing a hero class, it's supposed to be overpowered. It's supposed to give you the edge on what you're doing, right? So, come on, go to the next quest. There we go. So, what it's supposed to be is that class that it wants me to be, and see, it tells me even when I should be setting my Hearthstone. Innkeeper, here we go. Talk to her. Make this in my home. Now, you can learn professions at while you're here. They're upstairs in that building. I'm not going to learn professions, okay? Delivery to the North Sanctum, Infection of the West Sanctum, Arcanite, cancel. There we go. So now I can pick up all these quests. The reason why I'm not going to do professions is because I just don't have time to do that and try and get leveled and all that good jazz. But what I was saying about hero classes is when the Death Knights first came out, they were, yes, overpowered. Yes, they were a little too used. I remember one of the first dungeons I did was a 5-man group of all DKs. We were all 55, 56, something like that, out in the Outlands. And we probably cleared 3 or 4 dungeons easily by ourselves. I mean, no contest whatsoever to get these dungeons cleared. And so yeah, like because you had like pally auras, which you'll see eventually when we get high enough. You get auras, and people didn't think that Death Knights should have an aura, so they took away our blood aura, our frost aura, all of what, in my opinion, made a DK, and they changed it so that they weren't as overpowered. They were more balanced. And I can understand why they did it. But at the same time, there's just a part of me that's like, seriously, you made it the first hero class in the game. It's supposed to be slightly overpowered, especially because you had to wait until you had at least a level, I think it was like level 60 character at the time, or no, level 80, I think. I don't remember. It's been a long time. You had to have a character leveled up quite high in order to even gain access to using the DK. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, it's like 11:30 my time. But yeah, so like they nerfed it, and for good reasons. I'm not bashing them for doing their jobs and realizing, hey, if we keep this thing overpowered, once the new raids come out, you're going to be able to do an entire raid just full of DKs and still clear content and not need a healer and not need tanks and not need a balanced system. So, oh look, a little critter. So yeah, I understand why it got balanced. I understand why it changed. Then we introduced Demon Hunters a while back. I will have to call you back later. Sorry, work was calling. So I don't know. The Demon Hunters came out, and they were the next hero class to come out. And again, when they first came out, silly strong, overpowered, and then was quickly nerfed back to be with the rest of everybody. And that seems to be the case in any MMORPG. When they bring out a new character, even in MOBAs. I don't know if you guys play any MOBAs, but even in those, there is a huge learning curve, I guess would be the way to say it, so that people can learn, or the company anyway can learn where they need to back off a character's abilities or strengthen other abilities that character has. And it's all based, and I'm not a game designer, so I'm just speculating, but I think that it's based on the fact that they put the character the way they feel it would be best, that it would do the most optimal ability for what it is. And then we as players find out how to manipulate that ability. And then, of course, the game developers are like, that's not what we intended that ability for, or the strength of that ability, or what have you. And so they, of course, they're going to go in and fix it so that it stays balanced and that nobody has the edge over somebody else. So that said, I'm not going to sit here and bash World of Warcraft for doing their job, or Blizzard rather, for doing their job and realizing, hey, we've overpowered these guys to the extremes. They're not balanced. They're not benefiting the whole of the game in any way, and therefore they changed it. And that's what was needed. I just think if you're going to release a hero class, it does need to be slightly above everybody else in some regard. Maybe maybe make them have some kind of buff that no other race gets profession-wise. Make them better at mining or jewel crafting. Now, keep in mind that every race does have a passive like that. At least I believe they do in this game. It's been a while, but most of the races have they have these nice beneficial things so that everybody stays on the same page. And as much as I like to say, oh yeah, that's what they intended, I don't really think it was, but they still did an incredibly good job with backing off the characters. And I don't know, long rant short, Blizzard does an amazing job, and a lot of companies do that do it. Again, I play Paladins on PlayStation with a friend of mine, and they just released a new hero called Furia, and right now she's listed as a healer class. And as I was telling my friend right after we got done doing a match, honestly, I think she should be listed as a DPS class, because when your healer can out DPS your DPS classes, she's just a little too strong. And so, yeah. If I remember correctly, this quest is going to make me run all over the freaking place. Herbology needed or herbalism, rather, is needed to pick plants. Okay, I know you're going to see on the map, or you just saw it, the little exclamation point up there. That's just saying, hey, there's a quest here. Now, like I said, I don't have TomTom working properly on my computer. So, basically what TomTom would be doing is keeping track of where this is telling me to go, so that I have a point-by-point system on where my next actual quest is. So I'm not going to be picking. We might run into a town where there's just full of exclamation points, and we might pick up quite a few of them, but not all of them, and that's why. So I don't want you guys going, oh my god, why is he not going to pick those up? Like, what's wrong with that? That's why. This add-on keeps it to where I'm not having to run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth 15,000 times to the same little town, when in actuality all I need to do is pick up these 4 quests, go over here, kill that, teleport back, pick up these quests, teleport, or run over here, kill those, and then go from there. So that's why I do it. For this quest, what they want you to do is just kill the mana race. We got a new spell, which is a stun. Oh, man. So sorry about all the yawning, guys. Like, I promise I'm not really trying to be all that tired. It's just, whew. I worked 12 to 10 today at work. Walked all the way home, and now I'm feeling the side effects of that, along with next to no sleep from yesterday. So bear with me while I yawn like a noobish person. It's hectic around here sometimes. We need a bunch of these mana stalkers. We need 1 more of those guys and 2 more mana stalkers. There's a mana stalker there and a mana stalker there. So, I'm not really 100% sure what what I'm going to do. I've decided that I am going to stick to these games. I'm not going to do any more Fallout content until 76 comes out because I want to stick to MMOs. Ooh, too bad we are using a bind on equip. If I remember correctly, there is the intel. Is the intel inside? Does this tell me? Killing, looting. I keep hitting I like I do in most of my other games to get it. Okay, so that scout didn't give us a paper, so we have to go kill an. Well, it says I got it. Kill a Denarian scout and loot incriminating documents. That's what it wants us to do. So, that is what we shall do. There we go. And now we have a full regiment of turnable and quests. And that is how, when you have rested XP, you can jump quite a bit. In this game, the really cool thing is if you have rested experience and you're turning in just quests, daily quests, regular grind quests like this, whatever. The really cool thing is you get a huge bonus to fish heads. It wants me to go this way. Where do you want me to go? Oh, wait, no, I remember. Where it wants me to go is over here, so I can finish this whole little island. Which is fine, we can do that. Let's put on auto run. So, anyway, what I was saying was, with rested experience, if you turn in quests, your end point of the rested experience bar will continue to move forward every time you turn in a quest. So if you say have 100% rested XP, and I turn in enough quests to equal 100% of an XP bar, the end of my rested experience has moved another 100% through. So when leveling characters, if you're going to level multiple at the same time, if you keep one character fully rested every 3 days, they get the tier 3 rested XP if they're in town. Then you can turn in a bunch of quests and they'll spam level them up all the way up until you're out of rested XP, and then let them rest for 3 days and go to the next character. And you can keep doing that. Then you can actually get it to where, there he is. You can actually get it to where, if I remember my math right, when you hit level 90, I want to say it's level 90. At rested experience, every 5 dungeons is 1 level. So from 90 to 91 is 5 dungeons, and then you rest. And then 91 to 92 is 5 more dungeons. Now, that's probably not a cost-effective way to do it if you're doing a DPS. But if you are a healer or a tank in this game, your Q times are ridiculous low, especially tanks. Q times are ridiculous low. There used to be a huge market for tanks to sell their speed queues. So what they would do is they'd party up with somebody, and they would queue, and as soon as the queue would pop, they would leave the group. So it would kick them from the queue, but not the person who wanted to go to a dungeon. And tanks would, sell that ability for a couple hundred gold here and there. So, oh man, ooh, that was a hard hit. So I think we're going to finish this quest, and we're going to call it good, I think, because this quest might actually take us a while. And keep your eyes peeled, because if you're doing this quest, there's a big murloc that runs around, and if you kill him, he drops a chest. And usually, said chest has an extra bag, so that we don't have that small space. We have a lot more coming. There is a chest over there. We need 3 more scales. One of the most iconic sounds in all of World of Warcraft. This is the murloc sound. It's like the in Diablo 2, if you ever played it, it's like the little goblin demon things that you fight in Act 1 that scream Rakanishu. Whew, that was hurting my head. There we go. Alright. Aw, didn't give us anything. Lame. Alright, let's turn this quest in. This is going to be a short video. Simply because I feel really bad for having to do all this running. Actually, I think what we'll do is we're going to turn in this quest and then teleport back. Yeah, because this guy wants me to go all the way across. So we're going to teleport back because there will be a point where we come over to Fairbreeze and then we'll go do that and that. The Ring of... That's over there, which is a nice little quest to do. So it wants us to go to Falcon Wing Square anyway, so we're going to go ahead and teleport. Because like I said, it's going to make us come over here anyway. Bloop! Loading screen. And we're back in town. So, we got a couple extra minutes here. Let me turn in this. We're gonna go turn in the other one. That will possibly get us to level 10. And we'll see if it was level 10 that let us pick our class. Oh, that's not even get us close. So in the next video, we'll hit level 10, most definitely. Because I gotta call back work and find out what they wanted. It is midnight. Why does someone need to call me at midnight when I got off at 10? So we will see. Do 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 do. Alright, speak to Prospector, this dude. And then we'll come up here and wait for you so I can beat you up. Yeah! Oh, you're gonna get it. Oh, you're gonna get it right. What did you want to show me? Me whooping the snot out of you. Bloop. Alright, let's go turn this in, and then we're going to call it good in this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I really hope that I'm giving you guys the best quality that I can give you, and that you're enjoying it, you know. Because if you guys are enjoying it, that means other people are, will enjoy it as well. And that's what I care about. I want us to have a good time. I want the channel to do well so that people can have a good time and check out games and form their own opinions. And maybe you watch this Let's Play and you're going, hey, you know what? I'm on the fence about getting World of Warcraft because it's such an imposing company and game. And I don't really know if I want it. And you watch this and you go, you know what? I actually do. I want to go ahead and get the game and see how well I like it. Alright, so we're going to end the video here. It's going to be a shorter video than usual. It's only going to be about 28 minutes long, give or take. So yeah, like I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying this. I hope I'm not boring the living Jesus out of everybody. And I don't know. Like I'm curious to know your guys' opinion. So please leave me a comment. Look at that, we're at 94%. All I gotta do is turn in one quest and I'd level, but that's all right. Roadside, I'm not worried about that. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this. I hope you get something out of these, whether it's here on World of Warcraft or if it's on Elder Scrolls Online or Final Fantasy XIV. I hope I'm in some way helping you as a gamer, as a community. Because if I'm not, then obviously I'm doing something wrong. Hello, fellow player. Goodbye. So, as always, guys, I hope you're, enjoying these. As I always say, I hope everybody's having fun and being safe out there. As one, we can always rise to become stronger and wiser together. And I hope you guys will subscribe, like, share, comment, especially comment. Let me know how well I'm doing in these videos. If I'm doing terrible, let me know so I can try and figure out something else for you guys. If you're running a channel that's doing similar content, hit me up. I would love to try and do something with you guys. I have characters on other realms that are higher level, so maybe we can do some PvP or something if this is what you also like. Sorry about that loud engine roar coming through. People like to do that. So yeah, please share, like, and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Just let me know what you're thinking or if there's something else you want to see. In this side of the camera or the video will be a link to a video that YouTube suggests for you because they know what you like. And on this side of the screen there will be a video for you guys to see a playlist on this channel. And right in the middle of the screen will be a link for you guys to click so you can subscribe a little bit faster. As always, I hope you guys are having a good one, and we will catch you in the next video. Stay safe out there.